usually get my turkey from Costco, but that's okay. First our husband turkey. So you want to see how big is a turkey. Like 5 to 7 kilogram is usually really good for our family. We're about like around 10.
Yeah.
So this feeds us all really well because we cook other stuff too.
Yeah.
But if you are more than 10 people, I suggest you go higher than 7 kilogram.
All right then.
Yeah.
Picking up cranberries. I love the sauce. Can't wait for it. Cheese enough?
They're all good, so it doesn't really matter. So Shalia is really good. But I like the Clubhouse brand mostly. We came to Costco.
Yeah, so we came to Costco to pick up a good one actually.
I want a fresh one.
Yeah.
I don't want.
The crystal wasn't really look fine.
I washed the turkey. I always like to pour some vinegar, like wherever you can get it from grocery store. Just pour like a cup and then rinse with really, really cold water. You want to make sure that you take the turkey neck out and the giblets, and then just remove the fat. Like all of this needs to go away, and inside just keep cleaning it and clean all the little hairs. I don't know, like I'm a cleaning freak, so I spend like hours cleaning this turkey. But yeah, just remove all the excess fat and really rinse with like cold water. Just rinse. What the vinegar does, it actually gets rid of the bacteria and the smell. Let's start making the turkey. So as you can see, I'm working from home and I'm making this very busy day. So the first thing that we are gonna do that's very, very important is the butter for the turkey. This is what's going to make your turkey cook really well, moist and flavorful. I'm not one of those people who marinates with all kinds of like, I don't know, spices, like dry spices, and then, leaves it on for like 3 days. No, I don't do that. I just, I prepare the same day the butter. So 2 butter, I use salted. Just leave it overnight so it's soft. So So the next thing what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some ingredients, if you call it, to this. I love adding anything that has like flavor and aroma, like parsley, dill, rosemary, and thyme. My favorite. I think if you are making a turkey and you don't put rosemary and thyme, you're not a good turkey maker.
We're missing out a lot.
Oh yeah, like that's what's gonna bring out the flavor. So I'm just gonna put some for now, like a handful. I don't really have any measurement tool or anything.
Just eyeballing
Time.
everything.
And just, you know, take some like that. I'm just gonna put some dry ones as well. So here's some dry thyme. Gonna put some black pepper. I love black pepper. Just the flavor that it adds. It's really nice. Some oregano. Actually, I'm not gonna put oregano. Maybe I will. Nope, haven't even used this yet. Just a little bit. And of course, salt. Just make sure you put some lemon zest. Very, very important. The flavor that you get from this is just absolutely next level. So I put 2 lemon zest, and then the rest of the lemon I'm just going to squeeze the juice. Actually, I'm just going to squeeze only 1 lemon juice. And I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. So the olive oil prevents the butter from burning. So our butter is almost ready. Looks good, smells incredible, you guys. It's the flavor, that lemon zest, the rosemary, the thyme, mint, so good. Really, really nice. Okay. So the butter is ready. I'm actually going to, I did marinate a little bit my turkey with some like basic ingredients that I had at home, like, you know, dry garlic, some, you know, I had like this, I don't know, like black pepper, whatever, just basic, very basic ingredients.
Yeah.
Okay, so next you're going to fill the butter under the skin. Just make sure that, you know, you open up the skin very gently so you don't rip it, because if you do rip it, then all the ingredient goes away. So what I do is I just put my, you know, my hands like that and just separate the skin all the way from one side, and then you just take the butter and you just throw it in, and then gently just, you know, squeeze that in.
You should go to MasterChef.
No way. But I would love to meet Chef Ramsay. He's my favorite. So you just put the butter in, you know, in all the places that, see, it's open. So under the skin, mostly. I'm just gonna put some on the thighs. Once you put it in the oven, it starts melting, so the butter will go all over. And then just turn it around. Same thing. Just make sure you open gently. Okay, so I'm done filling in. I ripped it, so you have to be very careful not to. But I'm just gonna, you know, lay the rest down on it like that, just to catch some flavor. And I'll put some around the wings. So by the way, this is a 7-pound turkey. So the ingredient that I used was for 7 pounds. I'm just going to, like, you know, fill in. Now here comes the fun part. I'm going to fill the turkey inside the turkey, as well as, you know, I'm gonna put some things under, like in my dish, so that that'll make my turkey very, very flavorful. And I just go with, honestly, with anything that I have at home. Like I have, you know, corn. I love like onions. I know you might think why the onion is not peeled. It doesn't really matter because we're not gonna eat that. It's just there for flavor. I'm gonna put some potatoes, and I'm going to put orange. Really, really flavorful. Like, you guys, you have to put orange and a lot of lemon, because that's what is going to bring in your flavor. And I'm going to put some baby carrot, celery. Celery I love because it just brings out that really nice smell. And if you want to make gravy, celery just brings out the taste. Really, it just takes the taste to the next level. I'm just gonna, you know, cut it to whatever. There's no hard work. So I'm going to take some garlic. I'm just gonna cut it a little bit from the side, just so that it releases that flavor. So look how nice it looks. And I'll just put some more, like I'm just gonna put some more onion. Oh, and of course, ginger. I love ginger, so I'm gonna keep some for inside. I'm gonna put more of the lemon, not lemon, sorry, the orange, and I'm gonna put more lemon actually. So this is going to, gosh, taste so good. Like it'll make your turkey so tasty. I wish you guys were here so you could smell that aroma. It's fantastic. I'm gonna put some more celery. I can't put too much because my turkey is really big, but this should be enough for now. And I'm going to put the rest inside the turkey. So I'm just gonna fill the turkey inside with lemon, orange, shallot, and I'm going to put a big chunk of garlic. I'm going to put more. I'm gonna put actually this one too, just for that flavor. More garlic. You know, ingredients that I put in, butter. I always keep the stems, so even though when I use the stems, there's still so much flavor, so I'm gonna put that in. I'm going to put a bunch of rosemary in there, just to lock in the flavor. I have a lot of rosemary, so I'm just gonna put them all in, you know. It gets rid of all that smell that turkey has. You know that smell? What do you call it in Farsi? Khambui. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put some chicken broth in my dish that I'm going to put the turkey. It's a no name. You can have whatever, doesn't really matter. This really helps to produce steam, yeah, and make your turkey really moist and soft. So I'm just gonna put the whole package here. You guys, I'm not a professional chef or anything, so to really I just use whatever I find. Whatever that works.
Tastes good though.
But it tastes good, it works. I promise it tastes really good. Okay, so I'm gonna put more rosemary and thyme here. If you guys know me, you know how much I love rosemary and thyme, and I'm gonna put some mint. This is what will make your turkey taste to the next level. So there we go. I'm just gonna put the turkey on there. No, it's turkey. Because you don't want, if it sticks out like that, it burns really quickly. So just make sure you put it under. You know, it takes some effort, but it'll go in eventually. So just before I, close up the turkey, I'm gonna put some olive oil. This actually prevents the butter from burning. So now I'm gonna cover with oil. You need to make sure you really cover your turkey so that the steam doesn't go out. I'm going to do this like a few times. But be prepared to use a lot of aluminum foil. It really kills your aluminum foil. I want to make sure that I lock in. Moisture doesn't leave. My turkey is really too big, so I can't really put the cover. That's why I have to cover with foil. You know, if this was Chef Ramsay, he wouldn't even cover because he knows what to do. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna make it. I just do whatever I know. Okay. Now say Bismillah and put it in the oven. I preheated the oven already at 400 and I'm going to leave it at 400 for at least 2 hours and then I'll check up to see what's going on. Hours?
How many hours?
3 hours. I'm just going to take it off and have a look to see how the turkey is coming. So you guys, I had it at 400 and then I reduced it to 375 for an hour because I don't want my turkey to be dry. I play around with. I'm not professional, but I just, makes me feel better if I work with temperature. So I put it up or down. I don't know, whatever. Look at the steam. This steam is because really of that broth that we had. If you don't have broth, you can just put some water. And water is fine too. Bismillah. Looking good. Oh yeah, that looks really good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, take some of the water and I'm gonna pour on the turkey to moisten so it doesn't turn out really dry. So from now on, you do this every hour. And once I'm done, I'll do this like, a few times all over. And then
You have to cover it back?
Yeah, I'm just gonna cover it the same way and I'm gonna put it back for another hour and then I'm gonna look at it again. It looks pretty cooked, you guys. Like, the smell is incredible.
Yeah, oh my God.
That flavor, it's just...
Joy those stuff, Holly.
Yeah, totally. But honestly, like, if you could smell this, you see the reason why I say that you have to like make sure to tuck the wings underneath. Well, it usually doesn't stay because this was a big turkey. So you see, kind of burned. What you can do is you can cover this with aluminum foil, and it won't burn that much. And that's pretty much it.
All right.
Yeah. Here to make cranberry sauce. So I'm not going to do the traditional only cranberry. I'm actually going to cranberry apple. So for this one, what you need is obviously fresh cranberry. This is almost 7 grams, so it's 2 bags. Some fresh cut up apples, like thinly sliced. You know, obviously sugar. It's almost 2 cups, 1 cup of orange juice. And I put some, you know, cinnamon, star, and cardamom just to bring out the flavor. You don't have to, but that's just my preference. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just throw in the cinnamon, the star. I'm gonna crush, if I can, the cardamom. And then I'm going to throw in the sugar. I'm just going to let it caramelize. It's the same way you burn basically the sugar, the same way you do for when we make rice. So I'm just gonna let this burn, caramelize, and then we'll come back. There. Okay, so the sugar is dissolved. You guys, it smells so good. So good. Like the cinnamon, it's too good. So now I'm gonna put the cranberry. Probably not put the whole thing, just gonna put some. You probably hear the sound of pop pop. I'm making cranberry sauce. I'm just going to put a little bit of orange juice and let this cook. Oh, the smell is incredible. I'm going to turn the heat on medium. So this sugar is going to dissolve. So you guys don't worry that it's hardened right now, but it's going to it's gonna be okay once this is cooked. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more of the cranberry because I don't want to waste them. And then I'm going to put orange juice and of course the apple, thinly sliced apple. And I'm going to put some orange juice. This was 1 cup, so I don't know. I'll see how I feel later. And then here's a trick that I learned from Gordon Ramsay. Yes, he's my favorite. So I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. This just balances that sweet and tart taste. But I'm just going to wait for this to boil, and then I'm going to add a pinch of salt and pepper. So we'll come back. Okay, so you see how the cranberries have, you know, popped and they're broken. That means that it's cooking, like it's almost done. I like to put more juice because I prepare this ahead of time, and it gets really thick once it cools down. So that's why I want mine to be a little bit liquidy. But it tastes so good. Oh my god! Like I just tried a little bit.
I
So
love it.
good.
Last time, like I had it even in the morning, like a jam.
Yeah, yeah. You can have it like yeah. You can put it on toast and have sandwich, but it's so good. Like it smells incredible. Like that aroma right now. Oh, so good. I mean, just taste it. Like I just want to eat it now.
It's so good.
Yeah. So hopefully the rest of my family likes this because you know it is tart and not everybody likes, but I do. So yeah, it's cooking. Look, look at that turning into jam. So yeah. All right. Yeah. Almost done. Gonna taste it. So good. Turn it up,
Happy birthday to you.
Okay, please.
Okay, we're gonna make a wish, right, John?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, ladies.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Make a wish.
Kitty.